Alright, so we are starting a 10 candles campaign today. It will be in the modern setting in the heart of winter in the middle of a forest. Now, if you would please introduce your characters.
Wait, Liam, you want to go first, or?
You can go first.
Okay. My guy's a human. Well, crazy. No, human ranger. He basically doesn't... Okay, sorry. He goes around from town to town doing odd jobs, helping people, just making money, scraping by. It's not like he has amnesia, but he wasn't really raised by parents or anything or given an official name. So he's just like, call me whatever you want. Most people just call him Hero.
Alright.
But that's mainly my character. Liam, what's yours?
My character is a varied human. Whoa. Fighter. He's currently, he had recently left the military and is just taken up the hobby of hunting. So he's going out to the forest with a rifle that he recently purchased and is now planning on seeing if he can find anything and just hanging out in the woods. He heard about this place from a friend of his and was like, yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, his name's Freddie Richford, but most people who know him well call him Eyes, because that was his nickname in the military.
Alright. And what brings the two of you out in this forest today?
Hunting.
I was trying to take a shortcut. Maybe it's not going to go so well.
Alright. Now, to decide who starts, we shall flip a coin. Now.
Hey Nathan, what are you gonna pick?
I don't know. It's really a different Tails.
Alright. 3.
Tails always fails, though.
2.
Tails never fails.
1. Except for today, as it is heads. So,
A defect candle.
yes, I'm about to replace the candle.
Yeah, go get the electric candle and then just turn it off. Just like set a timer or something.
Oh, I just have to twist the bottom and the candle goes out for the electric one. Where did that? Anyway, you're driving in the middle of the woods. The snow has started to pick up. You knew from the radio that there was supposed to be a blizzard incoming. However, you knew that this spot was said to carry some rather strange wildlife. I would assume that you are meaning to bring back a trophy of this. Would I be correct?
Trophy, or even if he doesn't find anything, he's just looking to get out of the house for a little bit and then probably head back as the blizzard's starting to get here.
Very well. However, as you carry along, you hear a loud pop as your truck starts to skid.
Shit! He immediately starts like pumping the brakes and like trying to get just in a relatively clear area off the road.
All right. Could you roll me perhaps a dex save?
Okay, a dex save. And I have proficiency in vehicles land,
Mm-hmm.
so
I will
am
give
my
you
proficiency modifier then?
advantage. You will have advantage.
Yes, but I have proficiency in land vehicles.
Yeah, that's where you get your
Does that-
advantage from the proficiency.
Ah, alright. 15.
You manage to skid it out of the way into a safe, seemingly safe location. And you're able to exit the vehicle from where you have managed to have it stopped. However, you have skidded away from the road.
Dan, what? He's gonna go down and check check his tires since he heard a pop.
You find a rather large, spiky object within the tire. It seemed to have punctured it, and you will need a new one.
Nah, guys. He's gonna head to the back of his truck and see if he has the stuff to replace the tire.
Alright. Alright. Would you normally have this on you?
I mean, not normally. If he's going out on the road, he'd probably have a spare tire. But, he wouldn't have the stuff to just remove a full tire just on him.
Alright. So I'd say you have your spare, but nothing immediately to remove the tire.
Alright, he's gonna walk up to the side of the road and try and see if there are any cars coming down the way that he can signal.
Unfortunately for you, there is absolutely none that you can see. After all, this is a back road through this forest, and not many choose to take it, as far as you're aware. Especially with the recent missing persons cases that have sparked up nearby.
Well, he's gonna then head back inside and check how much gas he has left and check how his battery is doing.
You're running low, but you do have a good amount of fuel left within the vehicle. And your battery is doing fine.
Alright, then he's gonna turn off the truck and just kind of sit close to the road, just make sure that he can catch any cars coming by, and just sort of wait.
Alright.
And if it starts getting dark out, then he's gonna wait inside the truck.
As you wait, I shall move on to Nathan's character. How do you find yourself in these woods?
Just walking the trail.
Mm. You're walking along as the snow starts to pick up. In the distance, you hear a loud pop, but you can't quite tell exactly what it is.
I'll head over to whatever it was.
As you start to head over, you see a distant light coming from west of you. However, the noise is coming straight ahead, or well, came from straight ahead.
So the noise is just, I just continue onward.
All right. After a while of walking, you stumble upon a truck, a Ford F-150. That is a little distance away from the road. There's a spare tire in the back.
Do I see Nathan's character approach? Or, like, just notice my car?
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Hi-ya. 19.
You spot a figure observing your car.
Yeah, Freddy's just gonna open the door and so like, hello there? You wouldn't happen to have a tire iron, would you?
All you can hear, because I'd like to address that my character is completely decked out in winter stuff. Just
Yeah, I mean, my guy's wearing like a full vest, and then over that like a reflective visibility vest. He's wearing like a heavy jacket under the vest. He's not like underdressed. He just doesn't have like a scarf over his face.
it's just by looking at my character, you might think he's a little overdressed, because legitimately, all you might be able to see is like his eyes. Like everything else is just completely layered. And so all you hear is because I'm still a distance away.
What?
He approaches.
Are you walking this whole way? It's a blizzard, you know?
I've dealt with worse.
Than a blizzard.
Yeah.
Question, around what time is it?
Let me roll a d12. And flip the coin. Heads is morning, tails is night.
Tails never fail.
Tails never fails.
It's 6 p.m.
So it's starting to get dark then.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have a tire iron on you. If you got something, I can give you a ride to the next town over.
Yeah, I don't carry anything like that on me.
Well, in either case, you're not going to be doing yourself any favors by walking out at night in this cold. He walks over to the bed of his truck and he pulls out a small hatchet and he like flips it over and hands it to you. Hey, would you mind helping me going and collecting some wood? I got a tarp over it because it with loose stuff like that, you have to have a tarp over it so it doesn't fly out if you hit like a big pothole or something. So he's got a tarp over everything. It's like, I got 2 of these. Would you mind helping me collect some like firewood and we can start a fire before everything starts getting real cold.
Sure, about time I set up camp anyways. So, yeah, we're
And he's gonna hand you one of the hatchets and pull out a second one, because he's got two. And just kind of go up to the tree line and, like, hack off low-lying branches and bring them down to the car.
Yeah. So, we're setting up a fire, and I'm setting up camp, because I have those supplies on me.
Very well. Roll me a survival check, both of you.
Survival.
That's a 13.
That's a 23.
Yeah, my guy doesn't do that very often, but he's not an idiot.
So, Nathan, your character is able to build up a rather decent fire, as well as help Liam's character make a good campsite for the night. After all, you do have more experience within colder temperatures, leading you.
Hey, sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm Freddie Richford.
Oh, nice to meet you, Freddie. And my character's just super honest. He's like, if I'm honest, I don't really have a name. People just tend to call me whatever they want. Most people call me Hero.
Well, that's a bit odd. Never heard of no one with that name. Anyway, nice to meet you, Hero.
Nice to meet you.
Would you mind setting up like a windbreak for the fire so it doesn't go out if the winds pick up?
Yeah, sure. Then I'll go set that up.
Alright. As you go to set up the windbreak, Hero, I'm gonna need the two of you to roll another perception check for me.
My passive is 15, by the way. Just keep that in mind.
Then we can use your passive.
Yeah, it's passive.
My passive is 18, by the way, so...
Well, yeah, but you took the observant feat, you fucking mongrel.
I love that feat.
Alright.
If we level up, I'm probably taking it, though.
Liam, what did you say your character's name was again?
Freddie, F-R-E-D-I. Also, could you send me the notes, Nathan?
You already have the notes, Liam.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, are you just repurposing new notes?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, cool.
Alright. So, with your passives, Hero, you will recognize this glowing light. It was the same one you saw before, whenever you were trying to trace the noise of the tire, which you now know is the tire from closer inspection.
Nathan, I don't have the notes.
Yeah, it's new notes in all caps.
Alright, sorry. Continue.
You both see the light. It is to the west of you. It continues onward, going toward the south. What would you like to do?
Sorry, just to confirm, there's a light. Is it approaching us, or is it just going away?
It's going away.
Well,
though you do recognize it as the same one that you had seen before. was supposed to go on for the next couple of weeks.
Alright, he's gonna get his phone and try to call AAA.
You try to, but there is no signal.
Ah, fucking damn it. Alright, so we set up camp here, and then I might just have to abandon my car here until I get back to town, which sucks.
Yeah. But
There's no way we're gonna get through this sitting out here. So.
But for right now, how late is it?
It is now 7:30.
I'm like, yeah, but for now, I'm just gonna prepare to head to bed.
Alrighty. I'm probably not gonna be sleeping till a bit later. I'd much rather someone stay up in case like a bear pops out or something.
Alrighty then. Nice.
So yeah, he's gonna head again to the back of his car and pull out a hunting rifle and just sort of clean it and make sure it's all ready to go whenever he does need it. And that's the rifle. Because I like that one.
Alright, I will view it in a moment. So from what I can tell, it is a...
Mosin Nagat.
yes. With a russet wood stock, am I right?
Sorry, what?
With a russet wooden stock?
Yes.
Alright. You stay up to watch over as the snow starts to fall a little more strongly. The temperature feels as though it's dropping, though the fire is doing its best to keep the two of you warm. You notice the light return. Though it is fainter. Whether it is due to the snow or due to distance, it isn't clear. Though it feels like it might be the same one. It doesn't go anywhere. It just stays where it is.
He's just gonna keep an eye on it and make sure that there's nothing fishy going on.
After about 5 minutes, the light goes out. It does not leave, it just goes out. Is there anything you would like to do?
If it went out, then no.
Alright. don't see anything else for the next couple of hours. Would you like to rest?
He's gonna kick, like, Hero's tent. Like, hey,
What is it?
two things. One, the weird light came back and then disappeared again. Two, would you mind staying up and watching over things? I'm getting real tired.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, you want the gun?
That's fine, I got my own weapons.
Alright. He's gonna unload the gun then and put it back in the back of his truck and get in the back seat and go to sleep.
Alright. As you get into the car, or well, the truck, I should say, it is a bit cold from having been left off, though at the very least you have saved what little fuel you have left, but a little gasoline is in the tank. Hero, you do notice that the snow has gotten worse, and you hear howling in the distance.
Not much I can do except just ready my weapons and keep looking.
Alright. You hear the crunching of snow. It sounds close to you, though as though it's walking away.
Can I make a perception check to see what it is?
Yes.
Perception. Right here. That's a dirty 20.
You think you see the figure of a man. It's hard to tell, though they seem to have a lantern in hand, although it is turned off. No flame burns within the lantern.
I'm just like, hello?
They pause for a
Sorry.
moment, throw something down onto the ground, and bolt.
Can I see what it is he threw down?
Is something wrong?
Stand by. Yeah, I'm gonna
He's
check.
gonna get out and pull a sledgehammer out from the back of his truck.
Alright. As you approach,
If there's a problem, then I'm happy to help.
I don't know if there's a problem or not yet. I'm looking for the object he threw on the ground.
He locks the doors of the truck with the key fob.
as you approach the object, you see that it is 2 bundles of cards. face down. Do you pick them up?
Yeah. I'll pick them up. Are they actually cards?
Yeah, do they look like playing cards or tarot cards?
They look like... It's actually hard to tell, as they look handmade.
Huh.
When you pick them up, do you flip them over?
No, I don't. I just drop them. I turned to Freddy. Some guy just threw cards on the ground.
Yeah, he's gonna lean down next to them and just like pick them up and look at the other side.
You see the cards have a picture. The first picture that you see on the bundle is one of a missing person. They have put stats for this person below the picture.
What kind of stats?
A health stat and a attack stat.
Are they good?
Yeah, like what are the numbers?
I'll actually roll for one of them. Well, a few of them actually. The first one that you see has 6 health and 9 damage. This person was a missing hunter. The second person has a health stat of 1 and an attack stat of 3. It is a picture of a child with a pocket knife. Another one has a health stat of 3 and an attack of 2. They are a picture of a lady. And then
They're like playing cards? I don't like Pokemon.
At first I thought maybe it was like matches or something, but nothing useful.
I mean, he's just gonna like pocket them.
as you do,
The real weird thing is, it was the pictures of the missing person cases from like a little while back, right?
yeah, it not just a little while back. Some are recent.
Well, a little while could be anything from yesterday to 7 years ago.
True.
Well, it seems like nothing really happened, so you can go back to bed if you want.
Yeah. If anything happens that's like a problem or you're in danger, just like shout and I will try to help. I don't know. If you're getting attacked by a bear, just like accept your fate, mate. I can't fight a bear.
I can.
What?
Jeez. Yeah, bears are easy. Go up north. Mooses get a little harder.
Bears do what?
You know. I mean, certainly fighting one bear is easier than fighting 2. But even 2 is manageable if you know what you're doing.
I assuming know what you're doing is running the fuck away.
Oh no, you gotta get right up in their face. Can't show any sign of hesitancy.
You're an idiot. What? I'm going to bed. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
The next morning, the sun rises, though it's hard to tell that it actually... Hold on for a moment. There was momentary technical difficulties. We will be right back.